In this video, I'll guide you step by step through how I use OneDrive to sync my files across my various Windows and Android devices. The first step is to set up OneDrive on your computer, and to do this, just create a standard Microsoft account which will give you 5 GB of free storage. My vault's only 700 MB at the moment, so it works perfectly for me. Once you head over to OneDrive, like I am right now, you can just head over to New Folder and create one. I'm just gonna name it Obsidian Vault. So you have two options from here. You can either click on the sync button to sync it with your computer, or you can head over here in the bottom left and click on get the OneDrive apps. Sometimes this button isn't available, so I'm just going to do it through this way. You start OneDrive, and you might need to download it first. Open Microsoft OneDrive, and then just be sure to put in your information. And once that is done, it will sync your OneDrive folder into your file explorer. You can actually change the location, but I like where it is right now. I would not back up because you want this cloud to only store your Obsidian Vault and nothing else. This would already exceed the 5 GB limit, so just disable everything. Skip, blah blah blah. And there you go. You can open it, and as you can see, I have the folders I have in my OneDrive now accessible through my file explorer, and Obsidian Vault is here. So what you can do from here is just drag and drop the contents of your vault. So as an example, I'm going to drag the contents of UE's Life Disciplines Projects Vault into here. So I'm just going to put in the content because I'm just going to set this actual folder as the vault when I set up Obsidian on the other devices. So there you go. Everything might need to take some time to fully sync, but that's all you need to do on this computer. So next, I'll show you how you access this on a different computer. So to open up your vault on another device, just be sure to repeat the steps. Go on OneDrive, sign into your account, and then sync your OneDrive into your file explorer like we did earlier. And you'll have it in here. Make sure that the information is actually synced, because right now, since my Surface Pro is in 44%, it's actually not syncing the files. So that is one concern if you are using a laptop or tablet. So now we have everything synced up. So Obsidian Vault is here, so you'll just want to open Obsidian, open folder as Vault, and then locate where the OneDrive file is stored. So just like this, I'm just gonna select this folder, the folder that contains everything inside. And as you can see, everything's in here. So you just need to make sure that whenever you're done using a certain device, that it's ready to sync, that it has this thing saying it's up to date. And on your other device that you're gonna use later, you should make sure that it is updated and ready to go. So last but not least, what you guys are probably waiting for, how to sync with your mobile device. I will give a warning and say that to be careful, because I'm not 100% sure on whether the app I use is really secure. So if you have super confidential information in your vault, I would just pay for Obsidian Sync or find a safer alternative. In the Google Play Store, there is an app called OneSync that lets you sync the internal storage of your phone with OneDrive. Once you install the app, just be sure to log into your Microsoft account. It's going to prompt you somewhere in this place in the OneDrive account header, and go to the top bar and click on synced folders. Be sure to have enable auto sync enabled like so, and in the 3 dots over here to the right of the Obsidian Sync header, tap on it and then click edit. Over here is where you can set the specifics, like what folder you want to sync and where you want to store it. So right here, I'm deciding to store the contents of the things I'm syncing into a folder called Obsidian Sync. And then I choose the folder in my OneDrive cloud that I want to sync, which is the Obsidian Vault. This is my other vault, so it's not the same as the one I used in the previous example. And then over here, you can choose the place where it is stored on your phone. Make sure two-way is enabled, just so the edits you make on your phone can also be uploaded onto the cloud. And these other options are completely up to you. Yeah. If you want to learn more about the app, there's a sync history which shows you how often the device is being synced and what its current status is. If you want to sync immediately, you can always press the refresh icon in the top right. In the settings tab, you can also change over here. You can change how often it syncs. So if you don't want to spend too much data, or it might even affect your battery life, depending on how much you sync, you may want to tone it down a bit. I just have mine set to unlimited download size and 5-minute automatic syncing. So yeah, that's really all there is to it. So then if I head to my Obsidian, you would just do the same thing. You would click on this icon in the bottom left to open a new vault, and then open folder as vault, and then you can find wherever you stored the file, which I stored right here in the right side. Use this folder, as you can see, as everything in my main vault. And yeah, that's really all there is to it.